everyone. Could everyone please rise as our senior class president, Leah Haber, leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please remain standing as Senior Zanaya Edmondson will lead us in the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Or say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Beautifully done. Thank you. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right, we're going to talk. That was classic. Today, I welcome each of our families and friends of our graduating seniors. I would also like to take a few moments to welcome our distinguished guests. Dr. Johnson, Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Rodriguez-Gomez, Assistant Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Good, our Business Administrator, Mr. County, our Director of Facilities. Our Board of Ed members, Ms. Angley, Ms. Kevin Matori, Mr. Lara, Mr. Delatorre, Ms. Khanna, Mr. Klupfel, Ms. McGurk, Ms. Simons, and Ms. Takirian. All of these people have had such a positive impact on our schools, especially this year, every year but this year, and we are extremely grateful for all you have done. We are also honored to welcome Mayor Bala, as well as our City Council members and our County Freeholder, Mr. Romano. And as you know, this is not a one-woman show. There are many people it takes in this village to get this all done. Ms. Weiner, our 12th grade counselor, who has been plotting and planning alongside each of you to ensure that everything was in place for you all to realize what you have been working towards. Her work with the senior class has been extraordinary, given the circumstances with COVID and not having all students on site. She arranged everything from video instant decision days to in-person financial aid evenings. This year has proven difficult, but Ms. Weiner, you have gotten it done. Thank you. My administrative team, Ms. Park, Mr. Piccini, and Mr. Ponce, for all your work with both on-site and remote students this year, ensuring that each and every one of you had access to your education. You have all worked endlessly this year and provided a safe on-site environment for our on-site students and ensured the technology was available to our remote students. So thank you. Mr. England, our athletic director, who in a year where many have opted out of athletics, Mr. England ensured that we offered all sports throughout the year. Sadly, we say goodbye to Mr. England as he's taken on a new position, and we wish him well, but he is leaving us in very capable hands under Mr. Jack Manning. My faculty, your faculty, our faculty, have worked with all of you for the past 4 years, ensuring you have what it takes to move forward and to get to this point in time. I have been reminded over the past year how truly resilient my faculty is. They chose this line of work because they wish to serve children, and I have to tell you my faculty is second to none. I am so thankful to be working alongside all of them. Thank you. This year, we bid farewell to a few of our faculty members. Dr. Allgaier, who will be moving to a new position. We wish you all the best and thank you for the countless hours and family she has served. Ms. Candeloso and Ms. Zelenik, thank you for your service to the Hoboken schools and the Hoboken children. Mr. Barfield, who will be retiring this year after 38 years of service to the Hoboken Public Schools. He has worked with so many of all of you, and I'm pretty confident everyone at some point in the audience has worked with Mr. Barfield. Yes. We wish nothing but a restful, healthy, happy retirement for you. And just so you do not forget us, your Red Wing roots, we made a little gift basket for you with all the latest Red Wing swag. But certainly not least, stay right there, Mr. Munoz, because this is you, our coordinator of student activities and your senior class advisor. He made this year normal, or as close to normal, for all of us. He gave so much. I could have done without the movie night at 9:30 last night, but Mr. Munoz insisted. He has done it with enthusiasm and fun, and he's a giant child himself. He enjoys every minute of it. I don't know when he sleeps, but I have a feeling after tonight he's going to sleep for about 3 days. Let's give it up for Mr. Munoz. There is one Red Wing that is physically absent from this event, but is watching over all of us every day. Last August, we lost Coach Lou Taz, fondly known as Taz. He was a colleague, he was a teacher, he was a coach, he was a mentor, and most importantly, he was a friend. There is not a day that goes by that we do not think of him and honor him and miss his smile. Coach, you are the best, and we miss you each and every day. You're always in our hearts. To ask each of you to think about the meaning of the word journey. Think. Webster's dictionary defines journey as something suggesting travel, or the passage from one place to another, such as the course of one's life. Let's look at the latter, a passage of one place to another over the course of one's life. Your journey, believe it or not, began with me 6 years ago when you walked through the doors of Hoboken Junior-Senior High School. You were about 12 years old, wide-eyed, timid, nervous, rambunctious, and eager. And now 6 years later, you are around 18 years old, still wide-eyed, not so timid, definitely rambunctious, probably a bit nervous for other reasons, and eager to start the next chapter of your life. I would guess many of you feel this day took forever to arrive. For me, I feel like time has flown in a blink of an eye. So let's pause for a moment. Sit back, take a deep breath, and reflect on the past few years. First, I want to think of the worst part, and I want you to acknowledge it. Unleash it and let it go. Now, I ask you to think of the best part of the past few years. Hold it close. You deserve to bask in this moment. Relish in your accomplishments. Your 6-year journey is certainly filled with many of them. Throughout the course of your lives while on your journey, you will be faced with unexpected challenges. You never know what lies before you. Who could have predicted a global pandemic would interrupt your high school experience for 14 months? COVID changed the way we lived our lives, changed the way we educated, changed how we interacted. Through it all, I must say you handled yourselves brilliantly. You did not skip a beat. You knew what you had to do, and you forged ahead on your journey. So what's next? Where do you go from here? Well, you will continue on your journey. And like this past year, you will have good times and bad. You may be faced with unexpected challenges and incredible surprises. That is the beauty of a journey, as it is not with its highs, without its highs and lows. But remember, it is how we respond to what comes our way that is most important. That is what defines you, so I expect you to handle yourselves brilliantly. Throughout your time at Hoboken High School, I realized maybe not the most popular lady, and I imagine there were teachers, vice principals, counselors who were not high on your lists either. We are not going to apologize for that. Whether you wanted to be pushed or not, it was our duty to do so. Perhaps it ruffled some feathers, we get that. But we want you all to understand that everything we did with the best of intentions. We pushed you because we believed in you. And it was our responsibility to provide you with everything you will need on life's journey. As always, I try to find a little short story that somehow captures the essence of what I want to express. So bear with me for 1 minute, and it's a quick story, so listen. And while it might seem a little sad, it has a powerful message. A man found a cocoon of a butterfly. One day, a small opening appeared. He sat and watched that butterfly for several hours as it struggled to force its body through that little hole, until suddenly it stopped making progress and looked like it was stuck. So the man decided to help the butterfly, took a pair of scissors, snipped off the remaining bit of the cocoon. The butterfly then emerged easily, although it had a swollen body and small wings. The man didn't think anything of it and sat there waiting for the wings to enlarge to support this beautiful butterfly. That didn't happen. Because of the assistance, the butterfly was unable to fly and could only crawl as it had underdeveloped wings. Despite the kind heart of the man, he didn't understand the restricting cocoon and the struggle needed by the butterfly to get itself through that small opening where nature's way of forcing fluid from the body of the butterfly into its wings in preparation for flying. The butterfly's wings did not receive the needed fluid to grow. What is the message? I ask. It is our struggles in life that develop our strengths, without which we would not grow. There are times in life we will be faced with what seems impossible, and when those times arise, I want you to be reminded of this butterfly. If you rely too much on others, you may never uncover your greatest potential. Sometimes there is no way around the hardship, but through it. As educators, it is always important for us to know when to assist and when to step back. It is a very delicate balance. Yes. So graduates, we say to you, Continue through those hard moments, because when you come out on the other side, you will be able to spread your strong, well-developed wings and soar. While graduation is the culminating event and what many would consider the end of the journey, I encourage you to look at this instead as a part of the journey. Relish in your accomplishments and embrace the continuation of this journey we call life. I saw a quote by Muhammad Ali that resonated with me and I wanted to share. Impossible is just a word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world they've been given than to explore the power they have to change it. Impossible is not a fact, it's an opinion. Impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing. You have brought joy to my life, class of 2021, and I thank you for that. Your sense of humor has made me laugh on more than one occasion. Continue to make others laugh, but more importantly, be able to laugh at yourself. It will teach you humility. Be kind, be peaceful, forgive, and be happy. This is the last time you will hear me say this, but I say it from my heart. Make it count. Much love and happiness to all of you. At this time, please join me in welcoming Mayor Bala.
Thank you, Principal Pick, and congratulations to the class of 2021. I'm really moved by the remarks of Ms. Pick, and I think they're here now, and I believe in the program it says a mayor's address, but she's a tough act to follow, and who wants to hear an address from a board politician anyway, right? So I'm not going to give an address. I know you guys need to graduate. You want to graduate quick, so I'll try to be brief. I just want to thank the administration, all the way from Ms. Pick to Chris Munoz, everyone down, for their dedication. They truly care about you as students, as the class of 2021, and the dedication, especially during this pandemic, the leadership, the courage that Dr. Johnson has shown has been incredible. And we wouldn't be here today without her leadership and the leadership of the Board of Trustees. So incredible that it's received statewide recognition. So let's give a big hand of applause to Dr. Johnson. You all show discipline, you followed the rules, you got here. You should all be very proud of yourselves. I'm very proud of you as your mayor. I know everyone here is very proud of you. Your parents, your family, your friends. Congratulations. This doesn't happen overnight. It takes a lot of effort from everyone here today. So on behalf of the city of Hoboken, congratulations. I'm very happy for you all. Take care.
Thank you. The very talented Zanaya Edmondson and Alyssa Steve from our senior class will now perform A Million Dreams.
through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say it blows my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things like a pearl, each one there to make us smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we lost our lives. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. A vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. We may be right, we may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world I see, to the world we close our eyes to see, we close our eyes to see. So the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Of a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.
That was amazing. Amazing. Such talent. Thank you. At this time, I have the pleasure of introducing the Salutatorian of Hoboken High School's class of 2021, Eve Gutierrez. Eve will be attending Stevens Institute of Technology on a full tuition merit scholarship where she will be studying biomedical engineering. Good evening, students, school board members, superintendent, and district staff. First, I would like to thank all of you, teachers, friends, and family, for being
pushing through some of the world's most difficult times, you all still made a strong effort to be present. We did it. We all accomplished one of the major early milestones of our lives, high school graduation. We all worked hard to get where we are, and surely our work did not go unnoticed. But as one door closes, another opens. Wherever your future takes you, let it take you somewhere. Somewhere you can succeed. Somewhere you can make a positive change. And somewhere you can find happiness. Our graduation serves as a launching pad for projecting us to wherever our futures guide us. But before we can begin to reach for the stars, we must remember that life is a journey. There are times we are going to feel like the world has turned. You have to remember to push through and focus on what you want to do, despite whatever else is. We have already done this without knowing it, whether it is overcoming a global pandemic or someone we lost along the road. Just remember that there is more to life than what we make ourselves to be. There is a grand future ahead of us, and it is up to us now to claim that. As I leave you all today, I would like to say a quote from the ever-important show Gilmore Girls that speaks volumes about the person in my life who has strived under any and every circumstance. My family not having job. My mother never gave me any idea that I couldn't do whatever I wanted to do or be whomever I wanted to be. As she guided me through these incredible 18 years, I don't know if she ever realized that the person I always wanted to be was her. Thank you, Mom, and thank you to everyone who has gathered here today. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Heartfelt words. Beautifully done. So now I have the pleasure of announcing the valedictorian of the class of 2021, Ahmed Hassan. Ahmed is attending Yale University on a full merit scholarship and will be studying computer science.
Before I start, quick shout out to my boy Ahmad Ryan. That was an extremely moving speech by Eve Gutierrez, and I'm very glad and proud of her for every accomplishment. She deserves everything. She deserves to be a salutatorian. She did an amazing job at Hoboken High School. So honestly, after Zanaya and Alyssa's performance, I would much rather just get up here and just sing my heart out rather than giving the speech. But I don't think I want to do that to you guys. You guys don't deserve that suffering. So, all right. Out of adversity comes opportunity. Benjamin Franklin. A lot has happened over the last 4 years. Much of it none of us could have ever foreseen. Even going back as far as freshman year, when Hoboken High decided to offer AP classes to freshmen for the first time, we have needed to adapt to our environment and take advantage of the opportunities which arose from it. Programs such as PGP and Project Lead the Way were implemented and designed to help us grow as they expanded our creativity and curiosities. Sophomore year brought more change, with the addition of the AP Capstone program, a trip to Spain, a trip to Japan, and we had to say goodbye to many of our favorite teachers. Although there were only relatively simple changes to classes, sports, field trips, and activities, the innovation and constant improvements of Hoboken High School was preparing us for a major shift in our lives that would occur junior year. We've been introduced to the world at a much younger age than most of the people who came before us. Forced to sit at home with nothing to do but mindlessly scroll through TikTok and Instagram. Turn on the news to watch our nation's leaders scream, shout, and pout over whether human beings mattered more than the economy. Look over our shoulders as our friends, family, and loved ones got sick. Having to deal with the passing of our beloved coach and community leader, Lou Taglieri, among many others. Through mourning, we've gained maturity. Many of us fought battles, mental, physical, and spiritual, trying to ward off those deep, dark thoughts that came creeping into our minds as we laid in bed. Trying to keep our bodies healthy and active by taking walks or working out at home. Trying to find a purpose, a rhyme, or reason in this chaos and uncertainty. It has all been a struggle, but we are still here. As the end of junior year flashed by, and summer twice as fast, we came into senior year expecting the worst. No in-person school, no sports, no prom, no graduation, no fun. The best year of our lives. The year we're supposed to finally feel proud of all accomplishments. Ruined. Yet this wasn't the case. This wasn't the Red Wing way. Instead, we found comfort through community, and we found opportunity through adversity. And because of that, we were able to have in-person school and see the people we missed so much. We were able to compete on the field, court, mat, track, and all athletic programs. We were able to get dressed super fancy, drive around in a Rolls Royce, and dance all our problems away at prom. And here we are today, walking across the stage to receive our well-deserved diplomas that we worked so hard to get, all while having as much fun as possible at our senior events, including the senior barbecue, breakfast, the award ceremony, and so much more. For that, let's take the time to properly thank everyone who made senior year amazing. Our parents, who did their best to keep food on the table and shelter over our heads, even when some were facing financial distress. Our friends, who stuck by us even when we couldn't always see each other, texting us and making us feel less alone. Our teachers and educators, who made sure we were able to get our work done, learn, and graduate without allowing us to quit. Our guidance counselor, principal, deans, advisors, security, receptionists, lunch ladies, and all the other faculty members who provide us with a safe, clean, hospitable environment in which we could take care of ourselves and responsibilities. Our mentors, coaches, supporters, siblings, those who are there for us since middle school, and those who have always believed in us. I speak for every student here when I say, thank you. We could not have done it without you. You all granted us the opportunity to succeed through adversity. Now I'd like to keep things short, so the last thing I'll ask everyone to do is to celebrate. Celebrate like you've been quarantined for the past year and a half. Celebrate like you haven't had a true summer vacation since 2019. Celebrate like you just graduated during a pandemic. Celebrate like a bird unleashed from its cage, ready to soar into the sky. Celebrate like you've never celebrated before. Celebrate like the strong Red Wings we all are. Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it.
At this time, Anijah Brown, could you please step up to the podium?
Thank you, Ms. Pink. Good afternoon, everyone. We couldn't let our graduation graduation go by without expressing how truly grateful we are. Mr. Munoz, you picked up the pieces that were scattered all over and got us as close to normalcy as possible. You took us under your wing when nobody else wanted to, and you fought tirelessly for our senior events. You spent long nights planning and making our events come to life, and for that, we will never let you forget our appreciation. And while you thought today was our last day of mania, on Monday morning, we would be honored to present you with a plaque of appreciation.
It's been an honor, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of your high school experience. I'm going to miss each and every one of you, especially Papito. But I love you all. Thank you. Go out there and make us proud. Thank you.
Thank you. And, you know, I think one of the greatest things we can ever do is show gratitude. We teach you a lot of things in high school, but the one thing that comes from where you were raised and how you were brought up is gratitude. And I have seen a lot of gratitude from this class, so well done parents and well done class. It was really nice. Before we move to the main event, I have the pleasure of introducing our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Christine Johnson, who has a special presentation, and then she will certify the diplomas for the class of 2021. Dr. Johnson.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to take a moment to congratulate the class of 2021 and to share a few words before I certify your diplomas. Sometimes during your high school years, life throws you some ups and downs. It requires you to make decisions about classes and friends or clubs or even teams. Sometimes it throws you such a curveball that you have to make a decision that is life-altering. Tonight, before I certify the diplomas for the Hoboken High School class of 2021, I have a special presentation. Last February, I received an email from a gentleman by the name of Robert Bose. He told me the story of his grandfather, Mr. Francis Anthony Rongo. Mr. Rongo was a proud product of the Hoboken Public School District and entered Demarest High School at the start of the 1947-1948 school year. Frank, as he is affectionately known, was not able to graduate and earn his high school diploma. During his sophomore year, Frank's father became gravely ill, and he had to make a critical decision. He withdrew from school in order to work to support his family. At 86 years young, Mr. Rongo is a veteran and a widower. He is healthy, still going to the gym a few times a week, and stays active in his community. He and his late wife worked for the Brick Township Board of Education for over 30 years. Frank is the patriarch of the Rongo extended family, always teaching lessons through the stories he tells. There is one story that his grandson Robert never forgot. Frank shared that the greatest regret of his life was not graduating from high school. He recalls going to the class of 1951's graduation ceremony and watching his former classmates receive their diplomas through the fence with great sorrow that he was not with them. It is so apparent that education is the cornerstone of the Rongo family. His grandson told me that it would mean the world to his grandfather to receive an honorary high school diploma. It would not only bring him great joy, but bring immense pride to their entire family. It is my honor to welcome Mr. Rongo to the podium and present him with an honorary high school diploma from Demarest High School, issued by the Hoboken Public School District and the Board of Education. Now to the class of 2021. What great resilience you have shown over the past 4 years, and particularly over this past year and a half. Graduation sometimes brings about some anxiety, little nervousness at times. It's the unknown associated with the new people that will come into your lives, the new places that you will go, and all of the new daily routines. Graduation also brings about great excitement sparked by new opportunities that lie ahead. Graduating from high school is a monumental accomplishment, as your years in the district included both personal challenges and memorable rewards. These include athletic accomplishments, academic accolades, music and theater arts awards, and certificates for written publications. Most impressively, as a class, collectively, you have been offered over $16.5 million in college and university scholarships for athletics, leadership, and athletics, and you have also received an additional $50,000 in local community awards. Congratulations. Some of you are very clear about your future plans, and others are still determining the paths that you will take. You all have opportunities in hand, and I do hope that you courageously take advantage of what is available to you. Now it is time for you to shine. Your dreams are within reach, and your possibilities are vast. Now is the time for you to become the people that you dreamed of becoming. And now is the time for you to take on the world. Don't crawl through life, you all have wings to fly. Once a red wing, always a red wing. Okay, so now here's the important part. At this time, I am extremely honored as Superintendent of the Hoboken Public School District to certify to the President, Sharon Angley, Vice President, Milani Salutatorian, and to the members of the Board of Education that all students assembled here tonight for this very special and momentous graduation ceremony have in fact completed all of the requirements in accordance with the New Jersey Administrative Code and the Hoboken Public School District's graduation policies. By doing so, these fine young men and women are entitled to receive their diplomas and all rights and privileges therein. Principal Pietra, you are now permitted to issue diplomas to the class of 2021.
So, Mrs. Nina, will you join me up here and announce the names of the seniors?
It's my privilege. Kevin Carino. Tatiana Quezon. Lana Sakala. Sarai Cervera La Rosa. Kayela Colon. Jen Kodo. Kiyomi Cuevas. Steven Cuevas. Darius Darden. Jared De La Rosa. Jason De Jesus. Davian Delgado. Aiden DeTrizio. Layla Dyer. Zanaya Edmondson. Kaylin Effinger. Leah English. Judith Erdide. David Espinel. Richard Falco. Elias Ferguson. Ariana Gilliard. Alfredo Gonzalez. Dynasty Gonzalez. Guevara. Freddie Guevara. Eve Gutierrez. Leah Haber. Stephen Hampton. Matthew Harasek. Michael Harasek. Anthony Henriquez. Genelise Irizarry. Jillian Jacobelli. Zanaya Johnson. Brandon Gerano. Isaiah King. Rebecca Lavarda. Azaria Ladson. Paul Lisa. Natalie Lobo. Asaya Lorenzano. Celia Malva. Maldonado. Jamir Maxwell. Michaela Maxwell. Sam May. Tyrese McLean. Chelsea Melendez. Sebastian Melendez. Angelo Melfi. Sophia Melfi. Joseph Morera. Eliza Nunez. Brianna O'Connor. Jason O'Connor. Arlene Ortega. Alicia Ortiz. Annabelle Ortiz. Micaela Pacheco Berger. Curtis Parker. Emily Pinero. Denise Montauk. John Nathan Quilles. Giselle Quinones. Joelle Quispe. Santiago. Bianca Rosie Santos. Gabriel Schlegel. Jordan Seguina. Tyler Sims. Jeremiah Sullivan. Alyssa Steve. Christian Tabora. Alyssa Toledo. Cassandra Torres. Luis Torres. Manuel Torres. Justin Vasquez. Desire Viscarando. Bernard Washington. Sarah Watson. Nazir Wilson. Raphael Was. Karen Zapata.
All right, stand by.
All right, 24 rounds of applause. applause for the class. All right? Remember, you owe me one more favor. Oh yeah, roll your eyes, get over here. You owe me one more favor. Need everyone back. Before we dismiss, underneath your chair there's a program. Where are you going? Yeah, you go, but read the words. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we dismiss, you promised me, right? I'll find the lyrics. Found them? You got them, Fernando? All right, everyone. Open it up. Open it up. I know Kayla knows the words by heart. She doesn't know. Okay, whenever you're ready, Mr. Stasiak.
That's a wrap.